What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode on the Lawn Lover channel. Today we're going to be talking about Hydretain. You may have seen videos on this stuff online, on YouTube, on Instagram. Some people love it, some people don't. I personally love it. I'll go over the reasons why I love it, how it helps my yard in the hot, dry Indiana summers we have. So stay tuned. So if you've never heard of Hydretain before, basically what this is, it's a liquid product you can spray on your lawn that gets down into the root zone, and it basically will turn any moisture that it finds or humidity in the air, suck that in, turn it into water to basically irrigate your lawn. They claim that you can cut your watering by up to 50%, and I will say that claim is true if you apply it correctly. Not only can you use it on your lawn, you can also use Hydretain on plants, trees, shrubs, anything in your landscape. I typically use it on all of my flowers in the spring. For my wife's flowers or shrubs, every year I'll hit them in the spring. It does a great job of keeping moisture in the plant during the hot months of the summer. And you can do it. Plants I've done in the past, the first summer I did it last year, you could really notice a difference in relation to the plants that didn't have it versus the plants that had it. So you may be asking yourself, how does this product work? How does something I spray onto my yard last the summer and help water my yard? Well, basically what this is you got to make sure you spray it on at the recommended rate on the bottle, get it down into the root zone. What it does is it attaches to your root hairs of your grass, and it draws the water vapor into the soil. I mean, think of it like a tiny water magnet. It's going to sit in your soil, suck all the water in, feed it to the roots, keep your grass hydrated. Now, I like to apply this a little differently from the instructions on the bottle. So the instructions on the bottle say you can apply it at the initial application at 9 ounces per 1,000 square feet of turf, and that will last for 3 months. Now, I did that the first time. I didn't have the best results early last summer, so I started the new plan about midsummer. So I did the 9 ounce initial application, and then I like to hit it every month during the hot summer months. So I usually put it on the beginning of May, just did my initial application this week actually, and then I'll hit it June, July, August, and then I'm usually done at that point. But I like to do it every month afterwards, but at 3 ounces per 1,000 square feet. So you use 1/3 of the initial application rate, put it down on your turf, and you'll have great results all summer long. I will say this product did cut my watering bill pretty considerably. I do not have an irrigation system, so I have to do it the old manual way with sprinklers. And I did notice that I didn't have to water as much. When we get into that hot, dry spell during the summer here in Northeast Indiana, days where we're in the 90s, no rain for weeks, typically I'd try to get down. Usually I'll try to get down 1 inch to 1.5 inches of water, but some of those times when it's super hot, you got to really put the water on to keep that grass green and hydrated. This does a great job of usually about 1 inch is what I noticed that I put down a week. Did a fantastic job on cutting my water bill from what it was before I started using Hydretain. It actually has no fertilization value, so you still want to keep use with your normal fertilization plan. This will kind of be in addition to that. But like I said, when you get this down into the root zone and you put down your fertilizer and stuff, this is going to increase your nutrient uptake from your fertilizer as well. It's going to help draw the nutrients into the plant or the roots and help it get into where it needs to go and suck up into the actual turf, which leads you to better results and more efficient use of your money that you're spending on your products. Also, I wanted to point out, there's several people online that when you mention Hydretain, they will say, I mean, I've seen it on Facebook forums, Instagram, some people that really say this stuff doesn't work. Here to say that it does work. Most likely, if it's not working for you, you are not applying it right. So, like I said, if you go at the 9,000 if you go at the 9 ounces per 1,000 square feet for your initial application, and then hit it at anywhere from 1 to 3 ounces per 1,000 once a month after your initial app. Just set yourself a reminder in your phone to do that, or set yourself or make a note. You'll have great results with this. The other thing I've seen people do is spray it on and not water it in. So if you spray it on and you don't water it in, then I mean it's pretty much going to evaporate, and then you're going to have no results, and then you're going to say that it doesn't work. Well, that's not the product, that's user application error. So make sure you're following the directions, you're putting it on right. You'll have great success with this product. I love it. I use it every year. I'll link it below. You can get it several places. You can either get it from Ecologel's website. I've bought it from Yard Mastery before. Several places have it. So go check it out, and I will say you will not regret it. So a couple ways you can apply it. As you can see here in the video clip that I'm showing you, I applied it in a hose-in sprayer I picked up off of Amazon. This is an Anderson's brand sprayer. Got 2 of them for I think 18 bucks. I have used the Ortho dial spray in the past. Wasn't real pleased with it. I went through a few of them. They're kind of junk. I like how this one sprays better. So basically I'll measure out my product at the 9 ounces per 1,000 for the initial application, put it in the hose-in sprayer, hook it up to the hose, walk the lawn. I mix out into 2,000 square foot sections just for ease of putting it down. So I kind of, at this point, have my yard memorized into what 2,000 square feet is, into several sections. Mix it up at 18 ounces per jug, put it in there, do my 2,000 square foot section. And then key here is, guys, make sure after your product's gone, just turn it to the water setting. Go back in, hose it in, get that down into the roots. It does say water in within 24 hours. I usually try to do this before rain. Luckily, we got some rain about 24 hours afterwards. You gotta love it when that works out like that, to really get it down into the roots. But always put it on at a cool time of day. In the morning, I like to do the evening. Kind of give it a light watering in, and then wait for some rain, or irrigate it if you're not gonna have any rain, and really get it down into the soil so it starts working. So thanks for watching this video on Hydretain. I really appreciate your support. Give me a thumbs up if you like this content. Hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment if you have questions below. I'd love to respond and interact with you. And outside of that, I really appreciate it. And I'll see you next time out in the lawn.